Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles, our elder bishops, a great millstone, ever well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing the true doctrine, by the four winds of the earth and all truth and sincerity. I'm Lamar Ariyad from Mississippi Camp. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. And just a quick lesson through the spirit. Basically, just going into how things are only going to get worse. People are only going to crash out more. And chaos is going to continually brew up until it boils over and erupts into panic, outbreaks of violence, and just complete, utter chaos, man. All right? And Jacob's trouble will be in its fullness, in its entirety. Because even though it's Jacob's trouble, as Apostle Tahar always said, it's going to be everybody's trouble. It's going to be Edomite trouble, the heathen trouble, the other nations' trouble. It's going to be complete trouble for everybody in Babylon, man, as well as across the globe, but definitely here in Babylon. The cruel Lord is running things right now by way of being the puppet of the elites. He made a speech, or not a speech, but during an interview regarding the American finance problem. He said he didn't care or don't give no thoughts about the American people's finance troubles. Only thing he's concerned about is getting the weapons of mass destruction, so to speak, from Iran, which is, we know there's a bunch of malarkey, but nevertheless, the whole point is they don't care about you Americans. They send millions of dollars to Ukraine, millions of dollars, billions of dollars to Israel, but you have Americans suffering poverty, suffering from not having food, losing homes, bank accounts done flatline. But this is prophecy, man. Again, that cruel Lord. The Lord is giving the Egyptians under the thumb of a cruel Lord, man. And Neuro is getting busy, man. And you still have ICE rounding up people. Okay? So you got wars, rumors of wars. There's still a war on the citizens of America by way of ICE. There's a psychological war on the people. It's the beginning of that order out of chaos, man. Because they're gonna cause so much confusion, so much civil unrest is going to happen. People are gonna be so just unsure of life and what to do, where people are just gonna lose it, man. People are gonna start invading each other, as it's written in the scriptures. It's gonna get a lot worse, and it's not gonna get better, but it's gonna get a lot worse. And the prices of gas, the prices of food, teachers are quitting jobs. It's a lot going on, man. The candle is burning on both ends. Okay? And eventually things are gonna just be in perfect balance of complete, utter chaos. Okay? So I'm gonna get a couple scriptures here, and I'm gonna close it out. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And the prophets are warning the people, man. Okay? The prophets are prophesying things that are happening. We're upon our watch. Abaratazah, we, as well as myself, are one of those men of Yahbashim Yahushua. We're up on our watch, man, and we're watching current events. And it's a lot happening. And paying attention and equating it to the scriptures. And we, regurgitate it to the masses in its simplest form, man, that people can hear this word and repent. Take heed to everything that's happening and understanding that This is the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that's being delivered by his prophets. Okay, we are just messengers delivering the message of prophecy from on high. Okay, so if people listen, they listen. They don't, they don't. You know, it is what it is. But the message is going out. All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2. So like in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, starting verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And prophecy is to say before. So we see things happening, okay? And our apostles, our elder bishops been saying that these things that are occurring right now at this present time were going to happen. And we're steady prophesying on these things that are happening and what it's going to evolve or escalate to. Okay, we're continually warning the people, starting with Israel, you know, but we know only the elect are going to take heed to it, you know, but the rest are just being condemned, as well as the heathen nations. Okay, because this word in its entirety are not for these heathen nations, man, because they are not of the stead of Yahweh Shem Yahushua by way of being an Israelite, okay, of the 12 tribes. All right. But 2/3 of our people are gonna fall in that category with the heathen nations, man, when it comes to being destroyed. All right. But nevertheless, we come out and we preach this word and we teach this word in season, out of season, making our bodies a living sacrifice, you know, whether they hear or forbear. Because that way the blood is off of our hands, okay? We're not leading our people into a burning building, okay? We're trying to warn them that the building is on fire and not to go in. But some still want to go in, you know, being misled, following their own thoughts and their own beliefs, you know. But, you know, at the end of the day, again, if they want to go around the corner where a bunch of wild dogs are after being told there is a bunch or a pack of wild dogs around the corner, if they decide to still go, that's on them. They was warned. All right. All right. For which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Because a lot of people come up against us, man, because they don't want to believe the things that are being said. They don't want to believe the prophecies that are coming to pass. They don't want to believe that the words Yahweh Shem Yahushua are faithful and true. And if he said he would make it good, a lot of them don't want to believe it. But when you go to Romans 3:3, it tells you, so what if some don't believe? Okay? Does their unbelief make the faith Yahweh Shem Yahushua without effect? Well, it doesn't. The Lord's words are going to continue to go and accomplish therefore where he sent them, man. Thus said the scriptures. All right? Verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. So those who are full of incredulity, those who want to, you know, believe what they want to believe and walk the way they want to walk, you know, and not have faith and believe how about Shem Yahushua and not turn from wickedness and pray to the Lord for forgiveness and to have mercy upon them, then they're going to be destroyed. They're going to die in that same fashion, that same mindset. All right. So I'm gonna play a couple videos and I'm gonna close it out, man, because people are catching hell, man. You know, and people are just, you know, ready to end it all. Some of them, man, because the stress and the pressure and the lack of resources, you know, and it's starting to be a burden. The weight is starting to crush them, man, and people are crashing out. So, Lord willing, again, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to our apostles, our elder bishops, a great millstone that were well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Hey, man, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Okay, I got 3 vehicles, all 3 of which got a V8 in them, okay? And look, I ain't never worried about fuel mileage necessarily. I'll make it work. That's the price you pay to drive a V8. But gas is $4.30 a gallon in my neck of the woods, okay? And that's just for regular gas, okay? That ain't even premium. That's just regular. And now they're putting this E10 and E15 in it that is like literal cancer for old vehicles. It's like running paint stripper through your fuel system, okay? It's just not good for it, okay? Well, I mean, what the fuck are y'all trying to do? You got flock cameras going up. You're making a mandate that all new vehicles made after 2026 have got to have cameras and kill switches and AI technology in them. Man, this is just not a fucking world I want to be a part of anymore. Like, it's just the more I think, the more shit that happens, the more shit you see on the news. Every time you get on social media, it's just more and more and more and more and more bullshit that they just keep on piling and piling and piling and piling and piling. It's like, God damn it, I'm about to fucking explode, man. Like, fuck, I don't want to do this shit no fucking more. God, I can't wait for the fucking end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to die, but I'm so sick of this and I see what the future holds. I don't want to do that either. So fucking take me out now. Kill me in my sleep. Fuck this shit. I don't want to keep doing this. And the sad thing is the next generation and the generation after that are being programmed now to not think about it, to just accept it, to just go with it. That's what they want. They want to train the kids to not think about the fact that the government's going to have complete and total control of all of your fucking movements, Jack. They're not just going to know where you're at. They're going to be able to control where you're at. You know, and it's like, this is not the America that I was promised. It's not the America that our forefathers promised. It's not the America that we fought for. What the fuck are we doing?
I got in the teaching, everybody's talking about how you gotta have classroom management. I manage a classroom. When I got in the classroom, I realized that they don't give us a damn chance to manage the class. They won't let us manage the classroom. And the whole time, we get mismanaged. We got zero authority. Can't say nothing, can't do nothing. The math ain't math. What y'all playing games for? On paper, they tell us what we can do. But when we get in the classroom, all we get is can't. You're a teacher, you can't raise your voice. You can't put a kid out. Can't call home without it turning into a parent conference. That ain't got nothing to do with why you call. If they answer the phone. If the number works. Can't write referrals without it getting redirected. Can't take their phone. That's a fight. You don't even want to try to take their phone these days. They would try to kill you. You can't fail them. You can't even look at them too long without somebody saying we target them, but expect us to walk in the classroom and act like what's happening really ain't happening. They ain't learning, but we gotta act like they learning. Parents don't participate. We gotta act like it's all good. Seem like we fighting a losing battle. A new thing, they want us to build relationships. They big on that. You're a teacher, you gotta build relationships. Translation, they want us to become a therapist, a life coach, security guard, customer service rep, all in 47 minutes. Meanwhile, the students got AirPods, they watch TikTok, eating hot chips at 8:15 in the morning. They cussing like they pay rent, yet I'm the one getting evaluated. Y'all evaluating the wrong people. Now admin come in with their little tattletale shit, talking about we notice a lack of classroom control. Lack of control? Y'all took the steering wheel, the brakes, and the gas pedal. Still asking me to drive. Now it's like this, if you the teacher, you act up, teacher get a meeting. And don't try to defend yourself, but that's unprofessional conduct. What is we doing? And one classroom management with no discipline is like wanting to lose weight with no diet. Swimming with no water. A fire drill with no fire alarm. It don't work. These kids ain't scared of nothing. They scared of their parents. They scared of rules. They scared of consequences. Hell, it ain't no more consequences. They don't even have a fear of failing because they know they gonna get bumped up to the next grade regardless. At this point, just throw the whole education system away. Just running in circles. It's hard to be a teacher. It ain't the teacher. The teachers ain't losing control. Control got took from them. Even Janet Jackson can't get it back. Being a teacher is one of the hardest jobs in the world right now. When I first got
just filled up the gas tank, got a 12-pack and a burrito, $123. Why am I still in this country? I'm not sure. $123 USD in Mexico, that's a used Toyota Camry. Adios. Just